So what we've got here is a brand new Lexus LX 700. This is the large SUV. It's a hybrid. It's beautiful. Repeat customer, very good customer of ours. We're doing a stealth wrap. So we're basically changing the paint from the existing gloss to a matte finish. We're using XPEL Stealth, all right, which is their matte or satin, however you want to look at it, whatever you want to call it. Film, we're going to do the whole vehicle. All the green is going to get wrapped in the Stealth. All of the gloss black and the window trim will remain in gloss. It's also going to get coated, and we're going to be, well, we've already tinted the windows. So we started working on this car last week, right before the weekend, and tinted the windows, moved the car around, parked it, you know, everything ran great. Come in here Monday morning, first thing, the damn car won't start. Friggin' whatever it was, I don't know what it was, but the battery was in the back trunk. I was lucky enough to be able to get the trunk open just enough to like kind of get in there, get access to the battery, and literally the second I put the chargers, both clamps on the battery, it turned on instantly. So I don't know what it was. I didn't even have to charge it. It needed that shock, but I couldn't get it to start otherwise. It was kind of a you know, nervous Monday morning, I'll say that. So that's it. We're gonna get cranking on this thing today and tomorrow and get it done for the customer by the end of this week. So we're gonna get moving, you know? Got work to do. All this tedious stuff here, very time consuming, very obviously, you know, as I said, tedious to do. This stuff takes longer to do than pretty much, for example, the hood or the fender or the door on the car. You know, the bigger panels are sometimes easier to do than some of this little stuff here, but you know, it's part of the job. It has to be done. We don't usually do a lot of this plastic trim unless the customer is requesting and paying for it. I mean, it's way more time consuming, you know, so we do charge a little bit extra for it. And the fact that it is tedious and requires a lot of attention to detail, it's perfect for somebody like Marco who's in training, because, you know, if he can show me that he can do a good job on this, then obviously he's proven to me that he's, you know, worthy of working on the bigger stuff. But you got to be able to do the little stuff before you can move on to the big stuff, right? So if you can do a good job on something like this that's hard and tedious and time consuming, then you could do just about everything else, right? Good job, Marco. Good job. Keep it up, buddy. Wrapping the inner door edges, there's a little bit of, well, there's a molding. There's a section where, you know, the very first part, that's where I tuck the film in, and then there's a rubber molding. So sometimes, you know, there's more or less section to wrap into. This one's like just perfect. But we had a Mazda in here last week, and it was so narrow. There's just barely enough space for the film to catch onto. And you know, you could wrap over the molding, but the problem is there's very, very thin paint right in here, and you know, when you wrap over it, there's a gap, so it's like an air pocket. You see these wrinkles right here? They're starting to build up into like what we call a finger. today? 7:23. I don't even know what date it is. Wednesday. I just found out that basically every customer email inquiry from July 1st has been going to my spam folder. And I just realized it today, and it's July 23rd. So the last 3 weeks, every email. And the thing is, you get so caught up because we're busy. It's our busy season, and we get so caught up in the work, you don't think of it because the phone's still ringing, you know. And I don't know why this happens to me every like 2 or 3 years, where some glitch happens with my email account, and I stop getting emails. But I don't catch it until like a month or two later. One year it happened, I didn't catch it for like 3 or 4 months, and I'm wondering what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on?
What the fuck is going on out here?
Unbelievable. So now I got a whole bunch of emails. I got dozens of emails I gotta catch up on, and hopefully I can, you know, catch a couple of customers.
In the arms of the angel, fly.
So right now what I'm doing is printing out all of the window trim. Basically everything on the vehicle that's window trim or gloss black related, we're printing it out in our gloss PPF, all right, which is our XPEL Ultimate. So I got Marco working on all the gloss right now, and hopefully we'll be done with wrapping the rest of this vehicle by tomorrow.